All right, so hello. That's a weird wave. I'll wave again, like this. Today we're going to be building a Overwatch Skin Ranker. So if you guys don't know what Overwatch is, it's a very popular free-to-play game by Blizzard. It's a first-person shooter, and every character you can play as in the game has loads of skins. These skins could be funny, they could be cool, there's all sorts of things. And I just wanted an excuse of something to build. So I'm going to build a real-time skin ranker in Elixir, LiveView, Tailwind, and a little bit of JavaScript. So we're going to start from scratch. We're going to code functionality, we're going to deploy it, we're going to, all the code's going to be on GitHub. So yeah, follow along, feel free to say things throughout the stream. So we're going to get started. I'm going to start by making a brand new project, and then we're just going to go. If you guys want to see anything specific in the project, I haven't got a full plan for it, I have a rough idea. If you guys want to see anything specific, let me know in the chat, and yeah, we can sort that out. You guys can see that. I'll make it far bigger because this is not good enough. Okay, cool. So I'm in my projects directory. I'm going to start by doing a mix phx.new. Let's call it skin rank. Bit of a weird name. Skin rank. Why not? It's called skin rank. So it's going to be a LiveView application. That's the default now. I want Ecto. I want all the Tailwind stuff. I want the EOS bundle stuff. This is the easiest way to start it. So I'm going to do that. It's going to ask me if I want dependencies. I do. Let's install all of those. Prior to doing this, so last night I just wrote a tiny Python script to go to the Wikipedia page, to the wiki for Overwatch, to pull down the all the skins and all the information. So I've got the information handy. I can put that code live on GitHub as well afterwards if people want, but for now it's just going to be I'm just going to use it to save my seeds. So okay, so I've got new app. Let's go to it. I use Cursor as my editor as well, which is a fork of Visual Code, which lets people it lets you use AI features a bit more easily. I'm also using Codium, which is very good. It's like GitHub Copilot, but it's completely free, and I think it's actually better for Elixir than Copilot is. Copilot's pretty good for a lot of things, though, to be fair. Okay, so let's start with creating the database, and then let's start the server. Great. Tell you what, I'm actually let's stay in here. I was gonna say we can move elsewhere, but for now this will do. So this is a brand new app, right? Completely fresh, nothing in here. First thing I'm gonna do is initialize a new Git repo, add everything. Hello world, cool. That's the first commit. Let's keep this over. All right, cool. So, like I said, I want to get some skins in here. I want to render them. It's going to be a pretty simple app to start with. We can add loads of things as we go, but for now, let's start with getting rid of the default controllers because I want to use a bunch of LiveView. So I'll get rid of the page controller. Let's just delete these. I'll get rid of page.html. Don't need the actual content for it either. Great. And then let's let's make a new folder called live, which is where all my live stuff's gonna live. Make a new one called landing. So we'll call it landing live.ex. So we're going to start with a new module. This will be skin rank web landing live. And see, this is what Codium's good for. It's already filling out the boilerplate. Yeah, that's what I want. Give me a and cool. And then I need a matching landing live html.heeks page. For now, I'm just gonna stick a main tag right there. Let's put hello, just for good measure. And the router, change everything I had here. So instead of this, it's going to be live / goes to landing live. And then if we refresh, there you go. Cool. So that's the hello. Right there, so we've got a starting point in LiveView, which is cool. All of this stuff is coming from the app root HTML layout file. We don't need 90% of it. I don't know if I want to keep the header just for the sake of keeping a header, but I don't want the content in there. We can make a little logo with I mean, again, nothing here is affiliated with Overwatch or Blizzard, right? For what it's worth. Just want to make that clear. I'm just a fan making a fun app, so yeah, no copyright. We're going to keep the Flash group stuff because that's very important. This is currently setting the max width of this to 2 XL. I want that a bit bigger. Let's do 6. So the app's a bit larger. I mean, I could go full width. Not sure. I haven't actually got design either. I don't design things before I code them. Some people might find that really weird. I just start writing the code and then I do things as I go. I might come up with design later on to refine some things, but for the most part, yeah, it's fine. So, tell you what I can do here. Let's keep the GitHub link because I will be linking to GitHub later. Get rid of that. Get rid of this getting started with Phoenix. Alright, cool. I'll also swap that with an icon later on, but for now it's fine. We don't need the version number of this. Yeah, tell you what, that's fine. Let's get rid of the logo. And that. And then it'll get pushed. Because it's being... let's tell you what, let's keep that in there and then just put Skin Ranker. Beautiful app. Lovely. Okay, so we've got a new app now with all this. So the first thing I want to do, let's commit this as well. So new LiveView landing page. So what I want to do is if I show the what's it called? Let's open up the skin parser from yesterday. So this is what my JSON looks like for the images with all character names, right? So I'm going to take this file inside priv, inside static. I'm going to make a new folder called data. In here I'm going to put a file called Overwatch character skins.json. Paste all that in. I parsed this with Python, like I said. I can show that later. And now what I want is I want to be able to take all this information and I want to put it in a database, in my database. So to do that, first we're going to need a new migration. Let's call it let's do it. Create characters and skins table. Great. And then I don't need this role, so let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so first thing we want a schema to house that information. So if I go in here, make a new folder, call it characters, new file, character.ex. These are singular. So if I say def module skin rank dot characters dot character do use ecto.schema schema characters do, and then so yeah, we're gonna want, what do we want from the data? We want the name of the characters, and then we're just gonna put a long live chaos. Getting rid of that. Yeah, so it has many skins, which good skin ranker. I mean, that's kind of done it for me, but yeah, let's do this as well. So we're just building a basic data model, skin.ex. Skin def module skin rank dot skins skin do use vector schema. Schema is going to be skins, and then field is going to be name, field is going to be image, URL, field is going to be that'll be the actually description. No, name I think is better. That's my bad for calling it that. I'll put an event, so if where it came from, field of cost, which will be because I don't really have the they're all numbered. Wait, no. So the data is not, mischief as a cost is not correct. I can change that. Tell you what, for now let's keep it a string. I can deal with that later. And then I don't care about the timestamps because they're all going to go at the same time. Characters, again, don't care about the timestamps. They're all going to go at the same time. And then let's alias skin rank.skins.skin. So that's all good. That exists. That's all happy. Now we want to actually put it in there. So let's make a context for characters.ex. This will do other things in the future, but for now, the main thing I want to do is be able to import all of the, just write that alias is being used, is to be able to import all of this JSON into the database. So if I do def read JSON, thank you. Let's have a, it's always going to be the same path, isn't it? Let's do that. So I can do, so path is code dot dir, no, it's dot priv the skin rank, it would be static data Overwatch character skins.json file.read bang for the path, and then let's inspect that out just to make sure we're getting the content. So if I run IEX without the server, just like that, and then I just do skin rank characters JSON. It's the binary. It's because of how I'm concatenating this, because this gives you back characters, right? So if I wrap it all in this, I'm missing a thing. There you go. Wait, no. Okay. And then I recompile. There you go. Here's all the content. That's cool. But then I also want to pipe it into JSON.encode bang, because this should be, decode, because it's already JSON. Cool. So here's a map of all my data, which is cool. So then I have another function here that I want to call, let's call it populate DB, sure. And then it takes in some JSON. So first of all, I want to map over the JSON. I'll go character. So just show each one that we've got. If I do inspect character, I'll move this to here, and this will be private. And the first thing this will actually do is read the JSON, actually. So let's get rid of that. Let's pipe that into that. Get rid of the JSON. Recompile. So for now, yeah, that's each of the. So you've got a tuple here of the character name and then a map, right? So let's do name skins. So for now, I just want the name just to see it. There you go. So that's all the character names. Pretty good. I'm just checking my audio is okay sometimes. Good. Yeah, cool. Nice. All right. So got that. So let's start building a new change set. So if I hit create change set, so what I'll take is a character with start character, and then I want to that's alias change set. I always prefer to alias the change set instead of import it, if I can help it, if I remember, because if I remember right, it sets up some pretty bad cyclical dependencies if you, not cyclical dependencies, it changes your compile cycles, so I'm like, disregard that, I'm talking rubbish, but it does something bad for the compilation. Cool, so I've got one of those now. Why is this complaining on these skins? That's because I haven't written the JSON, the migration yet, but that's okay. So I've got that, and then I've got the, what is this? Yeah. So I need to go into the migration, create table characters, name, actually that's it for them, and then create table skins, do name, go on, complete for me, image URL, it does reference character ID, which is good. And then, was there anything else? I think there was. It's failing to get for me. Event and cost. Cool. That should be it, I believe. I'll add indexes and stuff later. So if I do mix actor.migrate. Cool, got that now. And then if we carry on with here, so I want to build a payload here, and I also need a change set here to do the using skin.create change set too. So we're going to have that. So in here, do the change set. Again, create change set because later on we'll have edit ones. Cast everything. For now, I don't need to validate anything. This will do. Alias. Change set. Okay, that should be good. Why is this complaining? Association skins doesn't have. Oh right, yeah, because this needs to belongs to character as well. Should help, I think. Okay, go back to this and back to what we were doing. So we were going to skin rank dot characters dot popular db. Cool. All right. Don't quite need to split this yet, but let's do it. So inside of characters, this is the main thing. So we want to get a payload that matches this change set here. So what we'll need is a map of name, which is name, skins, which is skins, and then for each one I want to do skin rank dot characters dot, actually let me alias characters dot character, and then here we've got exactly that. We're going to create a change set using, actually that's not true, we want to create a brand new change set, character, and then these params. Okay, and then let's take a look at what we get at the end of that. Let's recompile first. Ooh, it all broke. Cool. Bad error expected and map got free. Ah, yeah, because I have to actually break down each of these. So enum.map skins. Let's call it skin. And then here we go. We'll have. If I remember right, there's a thing that always confuses me is when you're doing casting. When you're casting associations in Ecto, I always forget about the other stuff. I always forget if you need to cast with a change set or cast with just the params. But let's find out, and then I can use AI to help me, or you guys can help me if you want. So skins, make a skin, all good. Let's do. How'd the skin go again? Name, image, yeah. Actually, yeah, this will do. AI's pretty good at this stuff. Just filling out the boring, simple bits. Okay, better. Oh, right. So this actually gives you skin. This gives you a tuple of the word skins with the array of skins. Really? Is that how I built the? Oh, right, yeah. And then that's the only field on it. Okay, that's fine. That's no skins. Got a name. Oh, it's description. Oh, expecting an atom. I thought it was. Let's just see what we're dealing with. Oh, right, okay. Also, I'm doing this incorrectly, right? So what I want to do, rather than pull all of this out, because that's a bit silly, let's just do something like, let's pull this out up here for one thing. Exactly, get map.skins here. And then, I don't really like overriding that, but we can do, yeah, we can. This part is useless, so we can rename, we can reassign what this is. And then we're iterating over it. We don't need this anymore. It should just be the skin skin change set. That's okay. Skin create change set. How's that undefined? Skin rank, skin change set. Oh, because I called it. Where am I trying to do? It's create change set. So where am I using? Oh, so it's not image URL. That's what I thought as well. It's just image. Cool. So I need to skin rank skins.skin.change set. Where am I trying to? I'm not trying to use change set anywhere, am I? It isn't just. I'm trying to use create change set. Which means it's happening when I do this, I believe. So let's. What's wrong with this error? I mean, this is a bit odd. So the skin here does have create change set, right? Thank you, Martha Nieta. Greeting. Oh, Mexico. What, Mexican viewer? Very cool. What time is it down there? Oh, it's 10 a.m. in London. But thank you for joining the chat. Yeah, the recording will be on YouTube afterwards. Skin, don't create change set. This is definitely a function, unless I'm. Oh, is it with? It's with, not using. Much better. All right, cool, and everything is valid now. Great, cool. Okay. And then, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, all it was I was using as an option instead of with. 2:05 a.m. Damn. Well, thank you for watching me late into the night. Appreciate it. For each one, yeah, I'm just going to stick them into skinrank.repo. Cool. There you go. And now if I check out my database viewer, let me bring it onto the screen. It's a little bit small, but here's all the characters. And here's all the skins and all the image information about it, which is cool. Pretty good. Don't need to look at that for now. That's all working. What I do want to do though is make it so that whenever this application runs again, you never have to worry about getting all this information and running it manually each time. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's like semi-commit this. Actually, no, let's do it when it's ready. In characters, I'm going to make a new file called importer, and I'm actually just going to take pretty much everything we just wrote. Def module, skin rank, that was not useful. Skin rank dot characters dot importer. Take all that. I actually need to take pretty much everything because I haven't done anything else yet. Put that in there. Cool. And then inside of my seeds file here, I'm going to do exactly that, which is cool. And now, if I mix ecto.reset, every time I reset the database, or start the project from scratch, if I do a mix ecto setup, it will create the migration, grab all the information from the JSON, and then shove it in, which is cool. Which is great. That's a good little checkpoint. Consuming JSON and populating statements. Cool. So now we can actually do some rendering and some LiveView, because so far there's all just been Elixir. Right. So in here, what can we do? We want to release characters. We want skinrank.repo. So let's do a def all, which won't do that. It'll just do give me all the characters, and then I also want to preload all the skins. See, it can be useful sometimes, which is cool. Don't need all these things on the side. Don't need that either. So we are getting all the characters, getting all the skins out from them. What I'm going to have as well, remember there's going to be a ranker, right? So people are going to be voting on this. So we don't need to worry about any of that logic for now. What we can do is, if I go into the landing live, I might need to think of a better name for this, but for now this is fine. So let's alias characters, let's get yeah, let's assign it straight to the socket. So socket, I like to pipe and then do an assign call for each one. Some people don't, but that is wrong. You just wrote that function for me. Cool, just got that. And then let's get this open. And then inside of the landing live HTML here, let's do some actual HTML. So want to do a header. Let's say Overwatch Skin Ranker. Just checking. Audio's still good. Alright, so Overwatch Skin Rank. And then I want to, that'll be just like the big header at the top. I'm just trying to think of a way to lay it out. I want like an overall, I want like most of the screen to be the skins. I want to be able to filter, but I also want a thing on the side here that's just like a scrolling rank that stays with you, which would be cool. So let's do a grid, I think. Yeah, let's do a grid. I don't know if I need sections for now, but yeah, let's keep it simple. I can change things to be more semantic later on, but for now let's say this is the header, and then I'm gonna have the skins down there, and then I also want the let's call it the side panel, right? So we've got these. The reason why this is so that it works mobile first. So if I also start here, let's put some information in there just so that it renders. Okay. So let's set a subtitle. So this is I don't know. Vote for your page. Cool. And then let's wrap all of this in divs. Class equals grid. So by default, we're going to have grid calls 1. Everything's going to be one flat list. But for mobile, for higher, bigger sizes, I want grid calls, say 4, right? And then for this, I want call span 1 either way. So if I'm mobile or not, I always want it to be that. But for this, I want call span 1 for mobile. Oh, thank you, Floyal. That's a really good shout. I will knock down some of the audio. Let me know if that's any better. Or I can drop it even further. Is that alright? Nice one. Cool. Thank you so much. That's really useful feedback. I wouldn't know without you guys pointing these things out. Cool. All right. So call span 1, MD. So when it's big, I want this to actually be call span 3. And then I want to do the exact same thing for the skins because I want them to be over each other. So like this, right? So, but I also want the order of this default to be 1, 2, 3, right? So that should be the same for that. But then when it's big, I want this to be order 1, this to be order 2, and this to be order 3. And that didn't work. That's great. Let's take a look at my grid. So let's see. So I've got the side panel. And that. Oh, if anything, no, yeah, I want it all to be. Actually, sorry. A far easier way of doing this is to wrap the header and the skins and then just do this here, and then I can get rid of this. And then, yeah, so by default, order 1, call span 1, it goes to 3. This, let's get rid of this ordering for a second. This should make this do that, and then I mean, to me, that should have flipped around the order. It's because... Wait, so this has to be a flex element. Really? Oh wait, hold on. That's wrong. This is what should be order 2. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, cool. Much better. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have the skins under here, and then this side panel is just gonna be sticky in there the entire time. And then when you're on mobile, I want it the other way around. So this will be order 1, so order 2, and then MD, order 1, order 2. Yeah, sidebars above, and then it's over there. Cool. So some responsive CSS. You'll see if I move this, it just changes, right? Which is cool. All right. And then let's add coffee's gotten cold. Side panel. So I'll do the side panel later. For now, this is fine. But what I do want to do is render all the skins. So why is that being weird? Okay, cool. What I really want is probably a component, right? To tell you what, I'll componentize things later. There's no point doing it now. So let's do a div ID, call it skin is going to have an ID. Skin.id. And then I'm going to do 4, is it characters? Actually, I'm being stupid here. This is a character. For the characters we have, I'm going to render one. And then for now, I literally just want character.name. Cool. So that's all the names. We do want to sort them, but I actually want to sort them by popularity and like how the skins are progressing, maybe, or maybe we want to sort the. Let's leave sorting for now. I'll do sorting in a bit. For now, I would like a H2 for each one. That looks a little bit nicer. So let's do. Let's do text semi-bold. Let's do it's font semi-bold. Sorry, font semi-bold. Text 3XL. Just to make it a bit bigger. We will put in a nice font. Don't worry. It will not look like this at the end. And then what I want to do is just trying to think of how each one's. Let's just do flex call gap 4, say. Oop. Sorry. Let's put some padding on the top and bottom, some margin on top and bottom. And then I want to split all of these, right? By actually render the things, but I'm just thinking about how it'll look. There'll be quite a lot of skins, so it'll get quite scrolly. But that's okay, we can filter. Okay, alright, ignore that. What we want to do is make it so that let's just render the skins up for now. ID equals skins for character ID. Ooh, that's actually pretty much what I wanted. Yeah, cool. And then we don't have one of those yet, so let's just make it a div. Something like that. It's not perfect yet. Podium's really good for Elixir compared to Copilot, I found. And then we will need like a skin card, but for now, I'm just going to do image, and let's do that. Image URL, and then is it name? It is name. Can these be loaded cross browser? Oh, not found. What? I mean, I can find it there. What's going on here? $404. Is it because it's no course? Okay. Okay. It might be because no cause. Alright. That's annoying. But we will sort that out. I'm just gonna have to download them all. Okay, so then tell you what, let us commit what we've got. Rendering scaffold for characters and skins. So what I'm going to want to do, which is a bit annoying, is when I import them, I actually want to save all of these images. Okay, let's see what happens if I dot I can't remember how to do this. What's the best way to actually, you know what, let's show off with the AI stuff, see if it's any good. This is cursor, so it's inbuilt in. So I'm just going to say how would I hit the image URL here and save each image with a reference. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was basically just looking for this. That's file.write, not file.save. Amateur hour. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna copy that. Should already have this. Do I already have HTTP JSON? HTTP or rec? Oh, alright, nothing for close. Is it HTTP? Thank you. Steps.get. So in the importer, I download the image, and then here I've got this. I need to actually alright, it just saves it. Yeah, that's quite good. Skin description. .jpeg. Puniga. And I can do some formatting later to make it more performant. I'm just going to copy this because it's actually what I want. Lovely. Let's see if this actually works. I have to get the depths first. You should stay hydrated. Undefined variable image result. Oh. Cool. So now I'm guessing this will break. I was also doing this synchronously because I'm mapping over it. Yeah. I just need to make sure I put it somewhere that's actually accessible. Let's do So when I download the image, path to save to, this should actually be, oh, sorry. This should actually be let's make it same as before. Oh, that's actually it. Yeah. So I want it to be static images slash skins. Yeah. And then I want the name in here as well, because it'll get, if in case they have the same names in there, that'll get very annoying. Cool. So let's do that. The other save should be there. And then I actually want to see how this is going as it happens. I mean, I'll see it partly, but undefinable file path. Oops. Something code priv. Oh, it's not that good then, is it? Code.priv. Oops. Oh. Yeah, stop. Checkout failure. Yeah, whoops. Didn't pass in the name. So this, first of all, is wrong. This needs to be a folder called skins. And then inside of skins, I need to actually pass in the name. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? There we go. Populating each character. Wait, we done? Okay. Sorry. No, thank you. Cool. All right, we're done. That's good. I will need to give myself a to-do to make that async so it doesn't take so long. Cool. Oh. Cool. All right. So we've got all the skins finally. Now what we want to do is make sure that in our landing live HTML, so instead of looking for it in the image URL, if we take a look at the skins, these are now stored against the URL. The URL, I didn't make it relative. I made it absolute. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's for me to fix later. For now, this will still work. It's just not. It's not the best idea. But I can fix that. But still, this is real programming, right? I haven't scripted any of this. I haven't done any of this. This is just how it works, and none of this works. Yeah, which is fair. Oh, also, to be fair, I need to make sure that I'm including that in my static paths. So I've got assets, fonts, images. Yeah, so what I want to be is images, so slash images. Just to test this, right? Let's do this one. Let's do that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. The importer. Yeah, so the file path. Whoa, is that actually a function? Oh wow, that's cool. Let's see if that actually works. So just put that and then path equals. Whoops. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, that's what I should have used this entire time. But that's so cool. Okay, yeah, so that's exactly what I want there. Okay. Okay, let's do that. And then you know what? No, because I don't have to do that. Tell you what. Let's make this nice and hacky. What am I moving? This. Alias skin rank.repo. It'd be easier to type this out into an actual function here. Def remove static remove all path. Repo. So if I do import from s in skin update. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I want to remove from all image URLs in the DB. AI is good for this sort of stuff. Oh, whoa, what are you doing? What? Okay. Give it the spec. Image URL doesn't exist. What do you mean? Oh, from characters? No. Variable. What? Remove. Oh, what am I doing? God, what's the plot? There you go. There you go. There you go. All the skins. That is a good time for this. I also don't need this anymore. So now I am, oh god, wait. I'm adding all these files to my Git. Go to the Git ignore and get rid of priv static images skins. That's better. Remove store images for skins. Okay, so that works.